Hela and Airshim dominate, but War Machine's ongoing ability changes the game, removing card restrictions. This makes War Machine and Infinite a powerful combo. I found this fun deck on Untapped with Infinite, Sunspot, and She-Hulk, which helped me hit Infinity rank. War Machine is the backbone. He clears the way for high attack cards like Infinite and Ebony Maw by removing their restrictions. I love using Professor X to lock down a lane, especially if it has Sunspot or Nebula. Thanks to War Machine's ongoing ability, I can add needed power to a Professor X lane and keep my opponent locked out. Need extra energy? Hope, Summers, Psylocke, and Wiccan have you covered. Cards like Sunspot and She-Hulk will take advantage of the added energy. And right before the final turn, if you're able to meet the conditions of Hope, Psylocke, and Wiccan, you can skip that turn and give the power to Sunspot and reduce the cost of She-Hulk. Here are some additional tips. Use Kyra to protect your 1 and 6 cost cards, and Pixie can switch up card cost, confusing your opponent and be able to steal cubes. My snap condition is with Infinite and She-Hulk. Skip the turn before the final one and you'll be able to unleash a 20 power Infinite, and if She-Hulk can take advantage of the unspent power, you can greatly reduce her cost, creating this scenario of 30 power for your opponent to handle. Now let's get into a match, but before we do, if you found this video helpful, help me out by liking this video, and if you want to check out more, check out my Marvel Snap playlist right here on my channel, or subscribe for when I... Let's get into a match against a discard deck. So turn one, I'm looking at Nebula to play into Moho World, because just in case I need to start building or adding to this location so I can get the plus 100 powers, I'm going to do so. Oh, Sinister London could be really huge for us, and I just got my She-Hulk in hand, so that's something to keep in mind. I play Ebony Maw because I know I can add cards with Sinister London to his location once he restricts the area that he plays in. This is a telltale sign I'm going up against a discard deck because I see Mobius played into Sinister London, which creates 2 copies. Attilian is now revealed, which is going to reshuffle my hand, but I want to have energy, so I played Hope Summers into Sinister London just to get a couple copies. Oh no, that could possibly not be good. Moon Knight is played, and he's going to discard even cost cards. I lose Wiccan. Please don't take She-Hulk. Please don't take She-Hulk. And oh, thank God he takes Psylocke instead. My hand reshuffles, and oh yes, this is the super combo I've been looking for. I got Infinite and She-Hulk in hand. I snap, and I'm gonna go ahead and play Kyra one into Hope Summers because I want the +1 energy to make my turn 5 into 6 energy and to protect my 6 and 1 cost cards due to her ability. My opponent plays Corvus Glaive, which discards 4 cards for +2 energy due to Sinister London. This is why I skipped the turn. Now you can see that my She-Hulk is free, and I have Infinite ready because I didn't play anything my last turn. So I go ahead and play them into Sinister London. 30 power for 1 location. I'm about to add another set of copies to another location. Now let's see if we can keep them together. My opponent plays Lady Sif. She-Hulk into Sinister, moves to the right to Attilian. Infinite follows, and Sinister London and Attilian getting us 4 cubes. Let's move on to the next match. Turn 1, I'm going to go ahead and play Ebony Maw because I want to see if I can get this Wiccan, which if I spend all my energy before I play him, I get +2. Next up, Psylocke's going to go ahead and give me +1 energy when I play her. So I could play Wiccan on turn 3, and this is a good thing for us. So I go ahead and play Psylocke onto Fogwell Gym. Aranya is a little worrisome. I don't know if I'm playing against a move deck just yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just be mindful of that. My opponent plays Nebula into the Ebony Maw, knowing that I cannot move into that location, and Iron Fist. Okay, so now it's turn 3. And I'm going to go ahead and play Wiccan into Negative Zone, which has a -3 power. This location can be tough for the big major reduction in power. Nebula gets +2. I'm getting my energy bump or boost. My opponent plays Madam Web. Oh, so he could avoid the fifth tower. So now that I have 6 energy in my hand, I'm trying to decide, do I want to play She-Hulk right on turn 4, or do I want to get Pixie in here for fun? So I grab Pixie, and I'm going to give the rest of the energy that's unspent to Sunspot on the right, so I can start building the negative zone to make it tougher for my opponent to make crucial decisions. Pixie's activated is going to switch all the cost of my cards, and he has a War Machine. Okay, so that's interesting, and he's going to go ahead and give the activation of Araña to War Machine, so he can be +2, I believe, um, into negative zone. Turn 5, I have all this energy at 7. I go ahead and skip because I want to have a free She-Hulk. Just in case Infinite comes, because I don't have War Machine. And my opponent plays Legion, which converts all the locations that he's played into, which is negative zone, into negative zones. Okay, so here is the tough part here. I'm gonna go ahead and play She-Hulk, but I need to make the decision. Do I believe he's gonna play into the middle or the right? I have won the left officially. So I play Hope Summers and She-Hulk for 14 power down the middle, and this is giving me confidence to snap because I don't believe my opponent has enough power to meet all the locations. What's sneaky here is I have 5 energy that I can give to Sunspot, and that's gonna take the right location from 11 to 16, and he snaps. So I'm interested to see what they play. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this on. I think I can get the 8 cubes. Again, I got She-Hulk and Hope down the middle, Sunspot on the right, already secured the left. So don't know what they have planned. So he moved Nebula to the right. I forgot about Madam Web, and that gives him 15 on the right. I secure the middle, and he plays Infinite on the left. But you forget about the 5 plus energy. He gives me the GG, and we go ahead and take the A cubes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.